Maybe they will believe you, maybe they won't, but it doesn't matter. Don't do it for them. Do it for you. This is a chance to write your own story, to find a better life for you and your friends.
In this video, let's take a closer look at how the relationship between Diane and Mr. Wolf develops in The Bad Guys. To really understand their bond, we first need to understand who they are. Mr. Wolf is the leader of the bad guys, and for his entire life, he's lived as a criminal. Pulling off heists, being feared by others, and embracing the life of a bad guy is all he's ever known. On the other hand, Diane also has a criminal past. She wasn't just any criminal either. She was the Crimson Paw, one of the most infamous and intimidating criminals in the entire underworld. Everyone knew her name. She was clever, untouchable, and never got caught. But at some point, she made a huge decision. She walked away from that life. She chose to change and became someone completely different, even rising to the role of governor of the city. No one knew about her past as the Crimson Paw, but it was always there as part of her story. The beauty of her character is how much she changes. And this is exactly what sparks change in Mr. Wolf. Diane shows him a different perspective, one that he never considered before. For Mr. Wolf, being a bad guy always came with the thrill of fear. People feared him, and that gave him a sense of power and respect. But Diane helps him realize that fear and respect aren't the same thing. Being respected as a good person for doing the right thing has a completely different meaning. And slowly, Mr. Wolf starts to see the value in that. Their chemistry is undeniable, and one of the clearest moments we see it is during their dance together. That scene shows the spark between them, not just in a romantic way, but in how much trust and belief Diane has in Mr. Wolf. She believes he can change, even when he struggles with the idea of leaving behind his life of crime. And it wasn't easy. Breaking free from that old identity took time and effort, not just for Mr. Wolf but for the rest of the bad guys too. But Diane's faith in him is what pushes him to truly make that shift. In the second film, we really see the contrast between them become even clearer, and that's where a lot of the tension comes in. Diane, as the governor, is admired and respected by everyone. People look up to her, but the reason they respect her is because they have no idea about her past as the Crimson Paw. She has successfully hidden that part of her life, so all the public sees is a powerful, respected leader. Mr. Wolf, on the other hand, doesn't get that same treatment. Everyone knows about his past as a criminal. Even though he's genuinely trying to change, to live a good life, and to leave crime behind, society doesn't make it easy for him. The moment he tries to do something honest, like getting a job or trying to fit into normal life, his past becomes a wall that stops him. People see him as an ex-con, not someone trying to improve.
It's hard to stay positive when we keep getting rejected. It makes you feel, I don't know, hopeless.
That contrast between how Diane is treated and how Mr. Wolf is treated creates some really powerful tension. But what's amazing is the way Diane supports him through it. She believes in him fully. She has this confidence that things will eventually get better for him if he keeps trying. That belief gives Wolf strength, and it's also where their feelings for each other really come through. There's this constant push and pull between them. They both clearly care for one another and want something deeper, but there's a wall separating them. Diane being the governor and Mr. Wolf being an ex-criminal makes their relationship feel impossible at that moment. It's like they're standing on opposite sides of a line they can't cross. Throughout the film, even though Diane doesn't appear as much as I would have liked, because honestly, I really enjoyed her presence, their development still stands out. Every scene they share together feels important because it builds on their relationship in a meaningful way. It's not thrown in randomly, it has weight. One of the biggest turning points comes when Diane's secret past finally comes to light. The one thing she feared most, people finding out that she used to be the Crimson Paw, actually happens. Once the truth is out, she loses her job as governor. That's a huge moment because suddenly, the thing that kept her and Mr. Wolf apart is gone. She's no longer the governor, and that changes everything. By the end of the film, when the dust settles, Diane and Mr. Wolf finally have their moment together. And it's not just any moment, it happens in space. The two of them kiss while floating, which makes it dramatic, unique, and memorable. Having that scene play out in space really elevates the emotional impact. It feels like the culmination of everything they went through, the tension, the walls between them, and the eventual breaking of those walls. By the end, Diane, Mr. Wolf, and the rest of the group become secret agents, setting the stage for even more adventures.